So I'm going to tell you my story of how I completely changed my perception of money. It started off when I was 16 years old and I had my first job. I wanted to start saving for a motorcycle. I needed about £1,500, which is not much, but when you're on a wage of £5 an hour, then it's going to take a long time, and I kind of estimated with paying for other stuff too, it's going to take about a year. So where would I put the money? Because I know that we have inflation every year, it's like 2 to 3%. So I'm going to be losing about 2 to 3% of my money over the course of a year. And that kind of made me think, oh, I'm working very hard. So what's the point in keep on working hard when I keep losing money? So I decided to try and make my money earn more money. And I knew that you can invest, but I wasn't too sure about much. And then I decided to open up a trading account. So I started trading Forex and Bitcoin and things like this. And then I started learning about other investments at the same time. Started reading more into economics. I was learning economics at school. And then my trading went really well, but then I lost a lot of money. So over the course of the period, I ended up losing about £1,500. At the time, that was quite a lot of money. And then I started to read more and watch videos about other alternative ways to sort of make more money. I worked more, worked harder, spent less money, started controlling my expenses. Started reading about a man called Dave Ramsey and Chris Hogan, and he preaches principles where you spend less money, you don't use any debt, things like this. But I've never been in debt anyway, so I kind of have like a head start. Then after that, I kind of learning more and more about investing, started reading books about investing, watching videos about investing. But the real problem is that people spend all their money, so they don't have money to invest, and they don't have originally the intention. Most people know that you shouldn't be in debt, or you lose money because of the interest in debt and things like this, and they know that they can put money into investments and gain a higher return, but people just don't do it. And then so I started reading a book called The Minimalism, or The Minimalist, and that's about the idea where you value other things in life rather than materialistic things. So that kind of concealed the concept and the idea for me that actually the way people become wealthy over time is changing your values and your belief system. That when you go out, you don't need to be wearing a Gucci belt, you don't need to be having the nicest bag or the new Nike shoes. I see so many people that are so obsessed and needing about having the new iPhone, which is coming out tomorrow from filming this video. I'm just fascinated by how many people are actually going to buy it, spending 1.3k probably over the course of 2 years if they finance it. But for myself, I have the Samsung A9, which is about a £400 phone, and I can just invest the rest of the money. It makes no difference for me the fact that I have a Samsung or I have a budget Samsung, but other people seem to care. I have a friend who recently just bought a new car on finance, and it's a 19 plate car. But what's the point? But she values the idea of having a new car and everything's new inside and nobody else has sat in it before. Well, you know what a new car is once it's bought, it's used. So the first thing I think that people need to do if they want to become wealthy, and you can only do that by investing money, making money work for you, you need to start controlling expenses. And the only way you can do that is to actually change your belief system. Stop caring what people think. Stop thinking, oh, I'm going to be accepted into society if I have this new car, I have this iPhone, or I have a Gucci belt, or start taking pride in the fact that you walk around homeless. I don't mind wearing just a coat just because it's a coat. My motorcycle fairing is slightly broken, but it doesn't matter if I fix it or not to me. But changing your mentality, then you can change your budget, then you can invest your money, then you can see it grow and you can retire early. That's what I've learned, and that's what I'm going to implement. That's what I am implementing. I hope maybe this story can help some other people. Thank you.